Hello everyone, welcome to Roccat vs Gambit during week 3 of the 2014 EU Spring LCS. Early on, xPeke shoves up hard mid lane to force Rockat's jungler to come mid.
Fnatic's lane swap right now. Oh, they've already jumped on Peke in the mid lane.
Yeah, actually getting stunned there, taking the turret hit. Does he have enough damage? Jankos is actually coming around the side, but we are going to see Cyanide coming in there as well. Spear will knock him low. Command protect. Oh no! The Q missing there from Cyanide. Here comes Jankos from the side. He's going to take a lot of damage. YellowStar flashing in for the stun as well. Jankos goes down. First blood comes in. It's Annie that picks that one up. Cyanide waiting for a bit more on Overpow. What a start!
Because of the early death of Overpow, xPeke gets control of the mid lane and denies hard while Cyanide makes plays.
Comes through from VandeR. Oh, there's a flash. Tibbers coming out. They're going in. There's a man drop coming from the top side though. Overpow goes on to Cyanide. That's going to get them a kill back there. One apiece. But Fnatic might be in trouble further. VandeR is chasing out. Overpow decides not to go in. Meanwhile, Jankos throwing his ulti in the mid lane. Crazy stuff going down again.
Yeah, it's bloodthirsty supports. They've gone in on Jankos.
Oh, SoaZ can't tank things up there though. And they thought about going for it. I think wisely backing away. Xaxus was coming down as well. What a crazy little fight going on to that bottom lane. A flash in with YellowStar with Tibbers. He actually picked up that kill as well. He's now 2-0.
Fnatic get tired of Trundle's trolling and don't even think about the consequences of their actions.
A team of Fnatic is coming around. He's like, well, this is going to be an interesting one. Good flash from him though. With Elise in Q, lands a stuns in there, kicks him back, and it's xPeke, I think, with an auto attack in the end that picks that up. But look at this, typical Roccat going for a push in the middle now.
Yeah, they have the numbers advantage. Fnatic put so much into getting a kill on Xaxus, they didn't comprehend where the rest of Roccat were. If you look at Fnatic's vision, they are going to at least trade. In a top turret should go down in favor of Fnatic, but the rest of Roccat are on the mid inhibitor turret. They've got Peke!
They've got Peke, and actually he's going to fall. He's not going to get away from that one. It's the barrel that gets the kill, and Roccat here surely going to pick up that turret, and that is a great finisher from Rekkles, able to get the kill with his super mega death rocket onto VandeR, but they've lost an inhib turret and taken only an inner in the enemy top lane.
Both teams decide to farm for a solid 10 minutes, but finally the lure of the pink wards becomes too much to elude.
One tower down, however, so we'll see how well they siege up because there's great wave clear. They're chasing on Jankos.
And actually there is going to use his ultimate finally, but Cyanide chasing through the wall. There's Tibbers, there's the shockwave, and that's a nice pick from them. He was trying to clear out the pink ward. Fnatic didn't want to let it happen, and with a three-man team like that both can chase you and CC you all day, it's not easy to get off.
Yeah, we did.
I have no clue how to not spoil this, so I'm just going to let you watch it.
Okay, right now is farming up a bit of a storm. This, however, is somewhat different. Fnatic starting off the sneaky Baron.
Very cheeky, and they're relying on the damage of Rekkles' Jinx to take this one down. Tibbers is even being thrown in to tank up some of Baron's attacks. Cyanide still tanking up a lot of the damage, and this is such great play. Using the sweeping wards, Roccat have no idea that it's going on, and there's so few champions that have that range. Skyfall comes in, and that's too late. They realize too late.
Yeah, more of a man flop, that one, Overpow, I'm afraid. Especially with command.
Post sneaky Baron, Fnatic shove mid lane to try and get this inhibitor. Mundo goes where he pleases.
Rekkles, you know, are you going to get in there? Whoa, Flash Tibbers coming in up towards Jankos. Whoa! Lantern taken from Jankos to get away from the super mega death rocket, and SoaZ is going to fall, and that is the beastly tank. Roccat might like to go after this one now. Skyfall going to come in. Can they catch anyone? Oh, at the moment, Overpow gets shocked, stunned as he comes down, but they still continue to chase. Flash from Xaxus, gets the slow onto three of them. Have they got the damage and chase to follow this one up? There is VandeR getting in there. Well, there's the shockwave from the side. Are they turning this one around? They get one of them. Overpow's going to fall as well, but it now leaves Peke with Jankos coming in as well. The hook missing. Peke's still alive and still doing masses of damage to his opponents. Will he be able to finish off though? There's the command protect. Speeds himself up as well, and Peke is on the run at this point. You can't imagine that he'll get away from Xaxus. Not now, as the hook comes in, but he's still alive. Almost gets VandeR. The shield will keep him up. Wow, Peke, I don't know how he survived that long, but he did, and it's 4 kills. Actually, it was an ace overall because YellowStar went down first.
Yeah, come on,
Both teams waste no time, and about 4 minutes later fight once again in front of Baron. Roccat get the engage, but Fnatic get the split push.
It's going to work well. VandeR, Death Centers, they've got Rekkles!
They've got Rekkles, he's down to half HP. Ace in the whole block there, and the shockwave will only pull in Jankos, but he's finished off here. Peke picks up that one. There is SoaZ doing the damage on towards Celaver as well. He was going to cleanse away, but they can follow in on this one. Celaver surely gonna die. His shield keeping him alive for quite a while here, but they stood on top of the lantern, stopped him getting out to VandeR, and that is now 3 kills for nothing. Fnatic in a great position here.
Yet once again,
After all of Roccat respawn after Fnatic's push, they rush Baron, hoping to get it before Fnatic do.
Losing this Baron for free, they're gonna start it out. This is so interesting. Cyanide's at the back there, so they know that Fnatic are around.
yeah, the rest of Roccat are getting into place. VandeR's not there, and Rekkles has just respawned. If anybody goes low, Super Mega Death Rocket is potentially available. There is no flash for YellowStar either, but the coin is there. Can Cyanide steal?
No, he can't. Roccat picked that one up, but can they continue here with a fight? SoaZ is in the middle of them. He's going to get subjugated though, and he sticks to Celaver, who flashes away. SoaZ now being very, very low. His ultimate running though as he tries to get away, and he squeezes by the pillar. Celaver got too close, gets hit there with the cleaver, but the box slows the rest of the team down. Cyanide follows through, but onto the tanky man Xaxus, and here comes the man drop as well. Ace in the hole goes through. They focus on xPeke. He pops the Zhonya's, but he's going to go down straight after. That's 1 man down now for Fnatic.
That's 2.
Jankos makes it 2. Can they get any more from this? I think YellowStar and SoaZ and Rekkles are too far away from this one, but that's the 2 for nothing.
100% sure.
Death timers are about 70 seconds at this point of the game, and 1 pick means Baron for the other team.
We do see Overpow's in trouble. He's being surrounded by the members of Fnatic, and we'll see if he can go down.
That's how this one actually coming in. There's a lot of crowd control, and that is the kill. Will Fnatic now use this 5-on-4 advantage in a 70-second death timer to try and go for this Baron? We can see that Xaxus still going in. Celaver in the mid lane getting completely caught out. Can't see him escaping from SoaZ with those cleavers coming in. Good flash from him there. The rest of the team coming around. There is the lantern. And I said I couldn't see it, but Celaver proving me wrong. Gets himself away, but Fnatic have already started Baron. It's already down to less than half.
Yeah, there's no vision here for Roccat either, so they don't know how quickly it's going to go down. Secured by Fnatic. Xaxus is now under a little bit of pressure as he's being caught out by SoaZ. There's no ultimate available though, and he's just going to teleport out to safety. Get himself back to his inhibitor. Now Fnatic all of a sudden, they take the lead with the Baron buff, with the gold lead. And my word, we have had a fantastic game so far.
Cyanide shows that he really likes the cupcakes from Caitlyn. Does he bite off more than he can chew?
To jumping on them, losing out on those Banshees Veils. Rekkles getting caught out. That's a lot of damage from Celaver as we see him kicked out into the rest of the team. He's got a 90 caliber net back. There is the Super Mega Death Rocket.
He's alive!
Can't finish him off, but the cleaver from SoaZ will. There is VandeR as well going low. Overpow getting underneath his turret. Can Fnatic do it?
This is definitely enough for them. They've still got their AD carry alive, and it's a 70-second death timer. 5 versus 4, and it's going to be up to Jankos and Overpow to stop this from happening.
Have they got the damage here from this one? SoaZ still very tanky. Jankos going very, very low. First Nexus turret has gone down. A hook comes in, but he's on towards SoaZ. Here comes the drop from the backside on towards Rekkles and xPeke. He's going to be Peke that's focused down. He will die actually in that one, but Overpow will fall straight after as well. 3 men left alive here for Roccat, but they're surely not going to be able to hold out with Rekkles going in there. Fnatic finally finish off the Nexus, and after 51 minutes.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more recaps or top 10 plays for each region that week, make sure to subscribe. Also, check out our site LoLstatsGG for awesome LCS stats and graphics. Once again, thanks for watching, and peace out, Girl Scout.